It's out with the old and in with the new here at Albert Park as we usher in what we hope will be a triumphant new era of Formula One racing. For our drivers though, it's very much business as usual as they look to be first across that line and get their championship off to a winning start. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 16 corners and 3.3 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles an hour. The close proximity of the barriers makes accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. Today's race, of course, not simply the start of a new season, but the start of a new kind of Formula One. Anthony Davidson, great to have you with us once again. This is a big moment for the sport, big changes to the technical regulations, the potential perhaps to give us the biggest shake-up since 2014, very different cars visually and, fingers crossed, much faster as well.
Good thing then that combined these teams put in just a shade over 13,000 kilometres on the clock during testing. The cornering speed of these new machines is absolutely unbelievable. How many lap records are still held by Michael Schumacher from 2004? Well, on the right day, on the right tyres, we might just be threatening them this year. Wider tyres, wider cars, more downforce. I have to say they look great, and the qualifying spectacle is undebatable. Now the big question remains, can they follow? Can they race? Or have these new rules gone too far?
With that then, let's run through the grid order. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position and Kimi Raikkonen completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid we have Hamilton, Vettel, Daniel Ricciardo and Verstappen, Sauber, Ocon, Grosjean and Felipe Massa, Palmer, Sainz, Daniel Kvyat and Hülkenberg, Alonso, Magnussen, Lance Stroll and Stoffel van Dorn, Ericsson and Sergio Perez rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Right, let's be patient going into turn one. We want to be in a good position for the rest of the race. Good luck. Strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Some information on Hulkenberg. They've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring. Yellow flag. is 5.0 seconds. We have 5 laps of fuel remaining. Decap to the car ahead is 4.7 seconds. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. Caution, caution. Green flag. The car behind is gaining on you by 0.5 a lap. it's over. Take care of the car on the way in.
A great win then for the Mercedes team today. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
So as I say that, we can see the drivers coming out now to collect their trophies. It's yet more silverware to take back to their base in Brackley after another excellent Grand Prix. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Valtteri Bottas takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after an excellent result. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Difficult call, Crofty, but I'd like to say Sergio Perez. He's just so gifted at getting the most out of his tyres, and he showed that here today.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. Mercedes moved to the top of the table. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.